哇，惨了，出大事了，发生什么事情 ？OK，first thing 啊，是瓷砖的颜色有差异。I come and take a look. For those that are English speaking, later the subtitles can show you. So we are halfway through laying the tiles for this unit, and the tiles are very big. It's humongous. It's 1.2 meters by 1.2 meters. But we found a very major problem. So my supervisor was checking the house, and then they realized that at certain angles, the tiles look more grayish, more gray, darker color than white. So, example, if I'm standing this angle, looking this way, I can see that 4 pieces at the start is lighter in color. Then these 4 pieces are darker in color, and then here it also becomes different also, another gray color. So we will overlay the photos that we took at certain angles to let you see. That means, what is this problem? This problem is actually coming from the inherent printing of the tiles. It means, in a way, it's like the manufacturing technology. So what's going to happen? Okay, first thing, once we discover that there's some color differentiation, we stop the works immediately. That's number 1. Number 2, we invited the homeowner together with the tile supplier to come down and take a look, and then we walk through. I took off my shoes because the tiles are freshly laid. We don't want to scratch the tiles. So really can see the difference. Here, very, very obvious as I walk over. Lighter, darker. Can see the difference. And then here also I can walk over. That means maybe every stack of tiles, they come in a big box. The box, how many is in the box? Let me see. I wear my shoe and then I go back and see how many pieces in the box. I think it's 2 pieces in the box. Yeah, 2 pieces. 2 in the box, 对不对？ 2 in the box. 好像是 Oh no, 1 in 1 box. It's individually packed. Individually packed. That means every piece is individually packed. And now the problem is the tiles, they look different in color. I thought it's like, maybe this one come from one box. No, every box is individually packed. Every tile is individually packed. So that means I open up, I lay. Can I see from the top? Then you'll be thinking, why you discover is different, then you lay first and then, cause more wastage, more problems for homeowner. No, when the worker is laying, he's doing this, and some of this tile is so big, it's a 2-person thing. So their eyes are at this level. So horizontally, you don't really see the color difference. When you finish laying down, then now you step back, eagle eyes view. Eagle eyes view, then you see, got color differentiation. Then chum already, really stick already. So what can you do at this stage? I can tell you that I'm very certain that homeowner won't accept. Because looking at how the tile, the feeling is, like the color, very not nice. White, gray, then gray some more. There's color differentiation. I don't think the owner can accept. So it's not about having a discount from the tile shop or what already. No. This one is, if I was the owner, I will have to refund the whole batch. That means all these tiles will have to be removed and then relay new tiles, but not this code number already. We are not going to use this tile. Because we cannot ensure that this batch that they send us or another batch that they send us, every piece is going to be the same color. Cannot. So we want to change, maybe even consider changing supplier. Actually, to be honest with you, you cannot all blame the supplier. You should be blaming the manufacturer for QC problem. Why? Supplier take the stock from wherever, China or Spain or Italy, and then they can't every box open and check. So it should be the QC team at the factory to check and then deliver to Singapore. So it's not really the supplier's fault. You really want to fault, it should be the manufacturing's fault. But when something like this happen, who will pay for the damages? Like example, all these tiles are going to be hacked away. So the cost of the tile, who should bear? Definitely not homeowner. Definitely not homeowner. That's what I can say for us. Other companies, I don't know. Then you'll be thinking, wow, why owners splurge on such a big tile? Okay, later then I talk about the big tile. Let's talk about money first. Okay, so definitely not homeowner going to pay. Who's going to have to pay for the tiles? I would prefer to say, hopefully, tile shop can help me bear the responsibility because for us, we already lose money on the laying, the labor and the material. This one is not easy to lay. Minimum 2 persons. Some areas need 3 persons. So we did lose labor costs and material costs. Then the tile side, they should look for their manufacturer to refund them. And this batch cannot even sell already. Nobody can use really how to use. This is a product that is defective. Can't use really. So what can you do? So in business it's like that. I really hope the tile shop can help us. And then also bear some parts of the responsibility. If not, this is a very, very hefty cost. Okay, so definitely not homeowner's problem. But then timeline. How long will delay the timeline? Because see, homeowner also, he's working. So we have to find time to choose new tiles. And then the drawings also got to change. Let's see the drawings. Imagine he chose a tile that is smaller. Because tiles are all different ones. So why he chose such a big tile? Because when you choose such a big tile, you have very little grout line. And then they really don't like this walkway, this corridor to have 2 tiles. They want the corridor to have 1 tile. So that's why they buy such a big one. The corridor is 1.1 meters. The tile is 1.2. So you don't have this line in between. So that's why he buys such a big one. So there's reason why the tile is so humongous, so big. But at the same time, this kind of thing happen, everyone is upset. So timeline wise, confirm there's going to be delay. Monetary, we hope that tile shop can help us bear some of the responsibility. We bear the labor and the removal of the tiles. I mean hacking of the tiles again. Homeowner need to bear the so-called timeline delay. So there's no win in this case. One person's mistake in the manufacturing country, I cannot remember this one manufactured from where. Let's say it's I think it's Italy or Spain, I cannot remember where. So the manufacturer caused problem. Supplier, you can't expect the supplier to open every box and check on. So supplier, you can't really fault them. Supplier just deliver the tile. We lay the tile. My worker, you fault my worker also not correct. Because why? I already explained to you. When we want to lay, we lay it this way. By the time you lay finish, then you can discover, hey, color different. Right? Without having to lay this way, you won't see the different one. Can't see the difference. In fact, the difference is so minor that I'm not sure whether the video can capture. We need to put in our photos to overlay and show you the difference. And really, our eyes physically, you walk through, you must be like staring at it, then you see, got color difference. If you are not staring at it, you just walk through, very nice, marble look. So you'll be thinking, maybe owner can accept. I think cannot. You know why? owner already see already. He cannot unsee it, meaning that side is very white. Then as it becomes here more and more grey, darker color, that's not what they want. So they won't accept one. Okay, so much talking about this tile. Let's talk about some inside, or rather my heartfelt things. Okay, this kind of thing, if our supervisor and homeowner, they never discover, homeowner never discover, if my supervisor never discover, and then we finish the entire house, it will be even more costly. By the time you lay the protection, you lay ready, then you continue with the rest of the works. At the end of the whole renovation, then you discover it's too late already. So that's why it's very important for the managers and our workers to have regular inspection throughout the works. That's why I say it's very important to come to the job site. For us, we are running job site Monday to Friday. Only Saturday we meet our clients for sales. So we are very different from the normal traditional interior designer setup. So we ask you to come to the sales event to see us, and then we refuse to meet you on Monday to Friday. Now you know why. Because Monday to Friday we need to be at the house, checking the house for you, instead of meeting a new client. So we are very different in the way that we manage our projects. We make sure our manager is there. Make sure that at different stages there are people watching out for you. And this is something that I can tell you, only people in our trade, they are very eager eye, can spot even the difference. Because from video cannot see, photo at certain angle can see. That means what we're saying, this angle very difficult to see. When you go over to this angle, that means going this way. Then you can see. Sideways, then you can see the difference. So that day my manager was walking in, he was walking from the main door, then he got a shock because he's looking this way, eagle view, bird's eye view. And he said, wow, here very, very light color, here more grey, here more darker. Wow, die already, got problem. That's why we stopped the works. So it's very important for your designer or contractor to come to the job site, check on the works. You expect your worker to check, no wrong but the worker, he is blindsided. He is working on one piece of tile, thinking on the next piece, balancing, trying to put down the tile. Only after the whole day's work, they sweep up the place, then maybe at a certain angle they can see, got problem, right? That's after hindsight already. It's hindsight already. It's too late already. So you can't really blame. You can't really blame anyone. There are so many factors involved in construction and renovation. So in this case, hopefully we can get a nice so-called happy ending to hold this thing. I really don't know whether the tile shop is going to charge me, because if they don't refund, I have to bear the tiles. Is very expensive. Very, very expensive. One piece of tile is, I don't know how many $100s. It's a lot of money. So 怎么几片这边8、16、20、21 we already cut 21 pieces already. 哇，很多钱呢。It's a lot of money. So yeah, I hope so. I hope so they can bear the responsibility with us. So anyway, let's go through the rest of the house. A bit sian because when this kind of thing happens, nobody's happy on it. Everyone is shocked. Okay, so we built a new wall for the kitchen. We're going to have a closed concept kitchen, so new wall. And then there's sliding door here, or sliding door here. You can slide all the way to one side. Then let's go inside the kitchen. The kitchen is a L-shaped kitchen with the fridge on this side. This is our famous concrete sink support. It's not finished yet, so you can see we have the bricks up. Then we're going to finish it with tiles. Then after that, the sink can sit inside. It's not finished yet. Let's go to the rooms. Very big piece of tile. big piece. So as we enter the room, you will see the room has a lot of pieces of tiles all stacked at different area. Because it's so heavy, we want to keep moving it. We count like this area need how many pieces, then we put here. So the room still the standard size, not very big. We finished the cement script already, but we can't do the tiles now. Now we pause the tiling works. Okay, why we remove the door frame for the rooms? The main thing is because homeowner wants a better door, better soundproofing door. So when you want a better door, you cannot use the original HDB plastic frame. The plastic frame doesn't have the strength to support your heavy door. So you need to remove the frame, add support, then you shrink the size also. Shrink the size, then from there you install a proper door frame. Because this one very not strong one. This one inside is partition. I hear this sound. This sound hollow one inside is partition. It's different from our old construction. The normal construction that you see just now, we saw the bricks. This one brick wall. You can see from the side here. One side haven't finished. So this one plaster. It's bricks, after that plaster. If you want tiles also, you can stick tiles. Also, this is brick construction versus partition construction. Different. This one is more solid. Definitely. Okay. Rooms, same. Nothing big difference. So 没什么这边七七八八，这边比较不背光我们在这边做 ending 吧。有点险所以 a bit lost of words don't know what to say already, because for me, what happened with the tiles is never before happened before thing， 从来没有发生过的。Suddenly when it happens, when I was not the first to hear about it. When I heard about it, I was in a meeting with client. Then having hear this is 怎么办? What do I do? Okay, then now we know that the tile shop is in discussion with their management. They will give us a proposal. Then for me, I need to discuss with homeowner whether he can accept the color differentiation. I'm quite sure he cannot. I'm quite sure. So means that we have to hack and redo. But all these things are still in the discussion. Price wise, monetary wise, I know I already lost money already. Very simple. Because labor and then re-hacking, confirm I lose money. Confirm. I don't even think about it. I'm not going to bill this to the homeowner. Cannot be one. How do you bill homeowner for this? It's not homeowner's fault. It's the manufacturer's fault. It's not even the supplier's fault. 所以这种东西只可以自己认倒霉你发生在你身上的时候 ，you have to take it in your stride, then move on. Life goes on. What to do? 所以 there's this saying 常在河边走，哪有不湿鞋，对吗？ That means you frequently walk at the banks of the river. How can it be that always your shoes are dry? Someday your shoes are going to get wet you're going to fall into the river bank, right? So we fell this time, not because of our fault, but more like, something happened to us, we have to deal with it. And this is what is the character of the company already. 这个就是担当。如果我们没有担当，我们不会拍这种东西的。We will never tell you, something happened, 大翻车 right? And then we have to deal with it. How do we deal with it? Does homeowner got to pay? What is the consequences for homeowner? This is our company. We are different from other people in the sense that we don't ask you to bear everything, especially in this kind of case. How can homeowner bear for it? It's not fair, right? So we have to bear some of the responsibility. The responsibility for the tile shop, they also got to bear a bit, and then from there, homeowner got to bear with the delay of the timeline. So all three parties, everyone is affected. So I know there will be keyboard warriors coming down at the bottom and say, well, you should bear all the responsibility, or you should be the one handling all the losses, and then you got to pay owner for the delay. I'm gonna stop you okay? 不可以什么东西都赖我不可以这样不公平的嘛，对不对？今天我们要讲公平 ，OK？So be fair, all three parties, everyone got to bear a bit. That's life. You cannot all on one party. It's not fair. I mean, if you all feel that it's fair because I'm the main contractor, right? I didn't select this piece of tile. This piece of tile was selected by a homeowner. Okay? How do I know this will happen? Right? So anyway, 有时候我再讲多也没有用的。The keyboard warriors will always win one. 他们永远有办法想出你想不到的一些东西。So it's okay. You all comment, go ahead. 我其实没有太在意，因为如果我在意的话，我就不敢拍这些视频了。This video is to show you that is sometimes in life or in construction or in renovation, things happen. We have to deal with it. Together with homeowner, let's move on. And then from there, hopefully your contractor is kind enough or good enough to help you bear what responsibility they need to bear. But at the same time, this industry, there is this problem of the price war. That means if you ask for a lot of discount, right, there's no margin for the contractor already. 你不用想了, you don't even think already. This kind of cases, he got no choice. He can't pay a few $1,000s for that kind of labor and reworks, He can't pay because there's no margin. But for us, we know that this project, we had a certain amount of margin I can cover. And I want my reputation, I want my face, so we can cover. But at the same time, please don't go and ask for discount from your contractor and then make them so suffering until they got no choice but to tell you that, you know what, I discovered the problem, but I don't want to let you know. I finish everything and then collect money from you. By the time you move in, then you discover too late already. So try not to push your contractor to this kind of route. Pay what is the market rate, everyone. Make sure that there's a livelihood for all parties. Then we can help you solve problem. Without margin or without profit or without whatever you call it, you only have price war and then you cut the price very low. 你不用想 service 来不了了。Service come with a bit of margin. If no margin, nothing can be done. This is the truth. I'm being very truthful to you. I know a lot of people don't want to talk about this one. But this is the industry. This is the truth. Then we need to have a certain amount of margin to cover our bases. This case like that, you can see already, I lost money already. Right? But other projects, I can make money. So over the year, course of the year, I still make money, it's fine. Right? So 有时候要拉长补短的，不可以什么都是拉长长的。哎呀，累啊，哪里不累？累啊！哇，没有灯光好的地方，那个刚才的最好了。呀，没有灯光好的地方，我就站这边了。Okay, so anyway, if you want us to become your renovation contractor, after watching this video, you think that, what we say resonates with you. You feel also that you understand that contracting and renovation, there are bound to be problems to happen. People need to stand up to their responsibility, take responsibility. You want us to be your contractor, WhatsApp to us. Our number is 9007-3368. 9007-3368. But of course, if you feel that what we say is not right, you don't like it, feel free, you can comment. And then if you really don't like us, you can unsubscribe. I'm past that already. I'm very 我看得开了，所以你们真的不喜欢我知道有些是同行了你们喜欢写那些很 negative 的东西 just write 了，我也是不管了，我最多帮你 ban 你 delete 你而已。所以你们不喜欢我们的话也可以 unsubscribe。But 支持我们的人觉得我今天做的这个视频 I show the truth。And then 我们有担当，我们一起跟 tile shop， 我还不知道 tile shop 的决定是什么。We go the tile shop supplier owner 三方一起坐下来 ，Let's solve the problem. We need to solve the problem in order to finish the renovation. Let's solve the problem. Let's face it together. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.